Hello, let's talk about how your inner pick-me girl is sabotaging your career. You worrying about being liked by everyone at work is the reason why you haven't gotten a promotion in years and you're still the one on the bottom doing all the dirty work. Hi, welcome back to the First Week Book Club, where we start a new book in the first week of every month with the goal of personal growth by building a community to do it together. And the book of the month is Nice Girls Still Don't Get the Corner Office by Dr. Lois Frankel. Let's talk about some hard truth that's gonna hurt our feelings. From the very early age in our lives, girls were told that our ultimate goal in life is to get chosen and picked by being gentle, soft, feminine, obeying, helpful, quiet, and those might be true back in the day when women were not allowed into the workforce and the only way we can have a roof over our head is to get a husband. But now that we're allowed in the workplace, those are the same virtues that actually hold us back. Being a pick-me at work sounds like saying yes to all the assignments given to you, even though you know that those are just dirty, heavy works that nobody wants to do, and it does nothing to your career advancement. No visibility, no credibility given to you. Being a pick-me at work sounds like saying no to amazing opportunity because you don't want to seem too ambitious or aggressive so the people working next to you is not going to feel insecure. Being a pick-me at work looks like not knowing how to negotiate a better job offer because you don't know your worth or you don't want to lose the opportunity by asking too much. Being a pick-me at work looks like not knowing how to stand up for yourself when you're being treated unfairly at work because you don't want to get fired. You don't want to piss off your colleagues or manager because you need this job. Being a pick-me at work sounds like I'm just gonna do my work well, keep my head down, and my merits and my efforts is gonna be noticed automatically, and then they're gonna promote me and give me the salary I deserve without proactively asking for it, showcasing your talent. When I first started to read this book, it was very uncomfortable because it's much less like a self-help book but more like a slap in the face, but in a good way, because it woke me the fuck up by letting me know that the way I approach my work, my career, it's totally a disaster. The author has been working with women for over 20 years, and with her experience, she lists out over 100 mistakes that women make that unconsciously sabotage their career. By unlearning this mistake and actually following the advice that listed out in this book, we can unlearn and undo the damages in our career step by step. Obviously, I cannot go over the 100 plus mistakes in the book, but I will go over the one that I find most helpful and how it actually personally helped me in my career advancement. Let's start with the biggest one, not playing the game. You think you're just gonna go to work, do your job, keep your head down, not engage in office politics, and that is gonna get you the career advancement and the recognition you deserve? The book lists, if you're not playing the game, you're not winning. But my personal take is if you're not playing, you are getting played. Because I was that girl. I was like, I'm not ambitious. Like, I really don't want to climb the corporate ladder. I just want to do my job and get paid. I don't even care about title. Just give me the money. Well, you know what? If you don't engage in the game, you're not gonna get the prizes. And if you just keep doing your work, keep your head down, and that's all you're gonna do. It might be okay if you're a fresh graduate. You're gonna find yourself almost 30 years old doing the same work, getting the same paid, while people even younger than you is getting advanced, getting promoted, doing less work, or even doing more work that is gonna give them visibility, that's gonna help them in the long run, while you are still here doing the dirty, heavy lifting that nobody wants to do and getting the lowest pay. I found myself in my current role working there for almost 3 years with the same title and the same pay. The first year was okay. I was learning something new that I didn't even get the chance to do at my previous role. And then the second year was still okay because I get to do the same thing while enhancing my work. Third year, doing the same thing with the same pay, and me getting older, almost 30. it was not okay. It was not okay anymore. I read this book and I was like, I deserve better and I'm gonna get better. And my strategy was unlearning all this mistake while taking action suggested by this book was actually getting better at my current work while I was still looking for better opportunities in the market. And keep watching anyone else. Nobody is asking you to completely switch up and become a different person just so you can get ahead in your career. No, but there are certain boundaries that you need to set, certain action that you need to do, and certain things that you avoid doing so you can actually protect yourself and get what you deserve. Now that you're ready to play the game, it's time to correct your mindset. Study done that is mentioned in this book, and they asked men and women separately to describe themselves, and shocked me in a way that even I felt ashamed, because I am sure that I would have reacted the same way that women did. Men, when they were describing themselves, they would focus on the positive or at least neutral things, while women will literally start attacking themselves because they don't want to seem like too cocky, so like they are more approachable and the people around them won't feel insecure. While the men, they can have a balding head and a beer belly, and then they will be like, I am 6 foot tall, I have a beard, I have brown hair, and I am 195 pounds. If you don't look at the guy, you would think, oh, that sounds pretty decent. While the women will literally go, I mean, I could lose a few pounds, like, I'm not too bad looking and my hair is a little gray. Like, women will tend to not only not brag, but attack themselves so people around them feel more comfortable. And I know for sure that this is what I do. I used to have trouble receiving compliments. Oh my God, you look so pretty. And then I would be like, no, I didn't sleep well. Look at my under eye bags. Like, no, I feel so ugly. Just take the goddamn compliment. And if you don't get compliments, you need to give it to yourself, because you need to step into the game with the mindset that you are a valuable player. You cannot go into work and every day you're worrying about, oh, I cannot make any mistake or they're gonna fire me. Honey, if they don't say that they're gonna fire you, they're not gonna fire you. They pay you. It's a cost. It's an investment. And corporate, if they really don't need you, you will know. They will fire you and replace you in 3 seconds if they need to. So if you are hired, if you're here, you are a valuable player and you should act like it. If people don't criticize you, don't go looking for it or creating it in your head. And moreover, you need to know who you are. List out and document every accomplishment and efforts that you have, and then you need to keep it in the back of your mind and say that you deserve this position and you deserve even better and even more, because that's how you advance. You can always be grateful for what you have and still wanting and asking for more. That's called growth. So stop worrying about what people think about you, whether they like you or not. This is workplace. This is LinkedIn. This is not Tinder. This is not Bumble. It's good that you let people know that your ambition and you have a goal. Good. So if they don't align with your goal, they can fuck off. And if the management is good at their job, they would appreciate a colleague who actually is ambitious and wants to do more. If you find yourself still being insecure about not being good enough at your work, dig out all the things that you have done and accomplished and actually make a portfolio for yourself. Not only can it be a reminder of what you have done and how talented you are, if you're looking for a new job, it can come in very handy. And if you've realized that you actually have not accomplished too much, ask for more opportunities and assignments that is going to give you more visibility and credibility in your field. Don't think like, oh, this is out of my pay grade. But think about the future. If you accomplish this and it can turn into an inspirational, humble brag LinkedIn post and something that you can put in your portfolio, good. Do the work and put it down and never stop talking about it. Once you have done the previous 2-step plan, how you display yourself in the proper corporate settings. Let's say if you're invited to dinner that is going to be attended by other important people, management, recruiters, people from other departments that is going to make your job easier, you need to prepare how you're gonna approach them with a self-introduction, waiting to be noticed, being modest, not needing to be liked, and not sitting at the table are all mistakes that listed in the book that stops you from being ahead in your career. And now I want you to prepare an elevator speech that actually is memorable. Here's an example given by the author in this book. I am the director of the minority recruitment at one of the country's largest entertainment companies. I am so fortunate to be able to enhance the company's bottom line by developing programs that attract and retain minority talent. Just this past year alone, we increased the number of minority hires by 22% over the previous year and reduced the minority attribution by 8%. It's been so rewarding to get people at all levels involved in the effort and see such great results. How long did it take? Like 30 seconds, and then they let people know who they are, what they do, and how they accomplish while being graceful and grateful and not cocky. So you need to prepare a speech, a short introduction that meets the requirement of letting people know who you are, what you do, and you do it well, and be grateful and graceful. Let's talk about the 2 chapters that really helped me. Well, including the one that shocked me is that women are too modest, and then we should actually ask for more, for sure. And then the other 2 is not negotiating and staying in my comfort zone. So as I touched on this a little bit earlier, that I find myself hitting a wall at my current role, and I was repeating the same thing, getting the same pay while I'm getting older. So I started looking for new opportunities. The chapter that says staying in my comfort zone, I was like, you know what? Now I'm only an executive level. I'm still at a junior role, so maybe I should step into just one level up. And then I got to a point where I was so desperate, and this book really encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone and stop being modest. I started applying to everything. I was applying to manager role, regional role, director roles, because never say never. Never say never. What are they gonna do? Reject me? I have been rejected lots of time. It's not gonna hurt me anymore. But if I don't play the game, I'm not winning, right? And so I was applying to everything. Director roles that gonna take like 10 plus years of experience when I only got 6, including my internship, that is. And I got an invitation for an interview that is a regional manager role. And then I was like, should I go for it, or am I gonna embarrass myself? And I was like, never say never. Never say never. And then I went. I got through the first round with the HR. And then I got to the second round with my future boss. I got it. And then I went to the next round to interview with the local heads. I got through, and I got into the final interview with the global head. And then I got hired. It sounds very surreal, and I know like we're not supposed to brag about it, and honestly I haven't even onboarded, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna pass the probation. God forbid if I don't pass my probation. But it's still a testament as to how this book actually can manifest good things for you if you really take in the advice and act on it. If they really want you, they're gonna match what you want or meet you in the middle. Never let your inner pick-me service and say, you know what, just take what they give you, it's good enough. If you ask for more, they're gonna take back the offer. I gotta admit that thought came up, but then I was like, shut up. I'm gonna ask for more, adhere, and I'm gonna create a baseline that is in the middle. And if they meet me in the middle, adhere, then I'm gonna take the offer. But never take the first offer. And while they didn't meet me at the top like I wish they had, but they met me in the middle, and honestly it is a very good opportunity for me. It's within the scope that I really want to focus and be a specialist on, while I'm gonna take on more responsibility and I'm gonna be stepping into a leadership world. I really truly appreciate the opportunity, and I'm very confident in myself that I am gonna be doing really well because I have confidence in myself. I just want to encourage all the girlies out there to read this book and learn the mistakes that is gonna hurt our career, because your career is never gonna turn around and cheat on you. And honestly, the more money you have, the more freedom you have. And take me as an example that if you have faith in yourself, if you have the stuff to back it up, you're gonna get everything you want and more. Now, the advice and mistake listed in this book is heavily focusing on the workplace and in your career, but I truly believe that some of them actually expands beyond that. It's to relationship, friendship, and it has a lot to do with what we think about ourselves and what we think we should act like, and that it's gonna affect many aspects in our lives. And while it's gonna help you in your career, I truly believe that it's gonna help you grow as a woman as a whole. For example, like not asking questions because you don't want to sound stupid. If you unlearn that, it's gonna give you so much more courage to protect yourself, not just at the workplace, but like creating more authentic friendship, standing up for yourself in relationship, etc., etc. And honestly, it goes again to how women describe themselves. Stop beating yourself up, stop talking shit about yourself, and start being proud in the person and the woman that you are. I really truly hope that you guys get your hands on this book, and it's gonna help you in more ways than you hope. And can't wait for you guys to come back to this video and join in for an open dialogue about being a career woman, your struggle in your career, and how this book is gonna help you. And I will see you again next month.